Yo, what's up? What's with the phone, man?
I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, you've been pointing your phone at us across the park over there for about a good solid 2 minutes. You want to tell me what's so important you got to film me and my girl?
I'm not filming you and your girl.
Yeah, well, you are. In fact,
I'm not.
She even mentioned to me that you are pointing the phone at us.
I'm not, man.
I'll be there in a second. What's that?
I am not filming you.
Yeah, you are filming
I'm
us.
not.
Okay, do me a favor. Show me what's on the phone.
No.
Why not? If you got nothing to hide, just show me what's on the phone.
I'm not showing you anything.
Yeah, you're going to show me what's on the phone.
I'm not showing you a thing.
You're going to show me what's on that phone. You're going to show me right now. We got a problem.
Don't make me bust you up.
You ain't going to bust anybody with that little stick. What the hell are you going to do with that?
I'm going to bust you up.
What are you going to do with that?
Back! Stop!
If you think a stick, baton, or tactical cane will save you from a knife attack, you've been lied to. This myth, especially promoted in the Filipino martial arts community, completely falls apart in a real fight. Today, I'm tearing down this dangerous fantasy and teaching you what actually works when faced with a knife attack. Let's check it out. The number one priority in a knife attack is avoiding the fight altogether. If there's an escape route, run, because once a knife is in play, the odds are stacked against you. Knife attacks are ugly and deadly, even for those with extensive knife defense training. You aren't in a controlled dojo and there are no referees, just chaos, adrenaline, and the real risk of getting cut, crippled, or killed. One of the biggest self-defense myths out there is the idea that a stick, baton, or tactical cane can reliably stop a knife attack. People believe that all you have to do is hit the hand, or keep the attacker at bay, or use a superior reach to control the fight. These misconceptions come from controlled drills and choreographed demonstrations, where everything is pre-planned and the knife attacker moves predictably. But real combat is nothing like that. In a real knife attack, you're dealing with a relentless, volatile, and unpredictable threat, not a cooperative training partner. And before anyone tries to argue, well, Sammy, you just don't understand stick fighting, let me make something perfectly clear. I've trained in stick and baton combat for decades. It's a core component of my contemporary fighting arts system, and I'm also a certified law enforcement side handle baton instructor. With over 35 years of experience in impact weapons, I can tell you with absolute certainty, relying on a stick to stop a committed knife attack is a death sentence. A real knife attack isn't slow or predictable. It's fast, furious, aggressive, and relentless. A determined attacker won't stop after one strike. They're going to keep driving forward, slashing and stabbing violently. The moment they close the gap, the stick becomes useless. You lose the space to swing effectively, and with one occupied hand, you're now at a major disadvantage. Instead of keeping the attacker at bay, the stick becomes an actual liability, leaving you vulnerable, overwhelmed, and stabbed within seconds. The knife survival skills I'm covering in this video is just the tip of the iceberg. If you're serious about real-world knife defense, you need to go deeper. My book, 1001 Street Fighting Secrets, covers these critical principles you won't find anywhere else, covering skills and techniques that will get you home alive and in one piece. I'll put a link in the description down below if you want to check it out. And if you prefer video instruction, my full-length video, Control and Conquer, breaks down exactly what works when a knife attack is coming for you. You can get it from my website at sammyfranco.com, or if you're a War Machine Elite member of this channel, you can watch it for free in the members only section. And if you're not already a War Machine member, click on the join button below to see all of the benefits it offers. The biggest flaw in using a stick against a knife is that it occupies one of your hands, preventing you from doing the most critical thing, controlling the weapon hand. Without that control, the attacker is free to stab and slash at will. An empty-handed defender at least has a chance to trap or control the knife arm. But with a stick, you're forced to rely on swinging and hoping for a perfect hit. which rarely happens in a real fight. Instead of helping you, the stick cripples you. The best response to a knife attack is escape. If there's a way out, take it. But if you're forced to fight, you need a strategy that works. But if you have a stick, baton, or tactical cane, do not duel with it. Use it as a distraction. Throwing it at the attacker's face triggers a flinch, giving you a split second to close the gap and seize control of the weapon arm. From there, focus entirely on controlling the actual knife hand, because without that, nothing else matters. Once secured, unleash rapid-fire headbutts, knee strikes, and other close-quarter attacks to neutralize the attacker. So you must be wondering, what do I do if I don't have an object to throw at my attacker's face to distract him? Well, you're going to need a protective knife defense stance, a strategic stance that minimizes target exposure, but also facilitates the ability to control the actual knife attacker. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically angle your body at 45 degrees, knees bent, 50% of your weight on each leg. You're going to bring your torso organs back, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring your arms up, and you're going to protect the blood vessels and flexors. These are critical. You've got to protect these, and you've got to protect your organs as well as your neck. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your arms up, you're going to close your fists, and you're going to keep them just right where under the nose, at this area right here. Here's a side view of it, and here's the front view of it. So this is your protective stance. Now, at some point, you're going to have to engage the adversary. Again, if you can run, run as fast as you can. But if you have to engage, you're going to have to control the weapon. From this reference point, from this CFA knife defense stance, you're going to move in and control the actual hand that's holding the knife. Once you move in and control that actual hand, you've got to neutralize it, but you can't give up control of the weapon. So what can you do? You can do headbutts, you can do knee strikes, you can engage in our savage street fighting methodology, which is tactical biting. All of these techniques work without giving up control of the actual hand. Once he's softened up, you can let go with one hand and then go for something much more devastating. So again, let's recapitulate. Knife defense stance, we're protecting the blood vessels and flexors, we're protecting our internal organs, we're protecting our throat. We're using this and we're trying to time it properly, and we're going to engage, control the weapon, neutralize the attacker, and hopefully, God willing, get home in one piece. This is just one of the many ridiculous and dangerous myths in the self-defense and martial arts world. Believing them can get you killed. My mission is to expose these myths and teach you what really works in a real fight so you stay alive. Don't fall for the fantasy. Train for reality. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.